Well, Weekend Backpacks Baltimore is partnering with Heritage MileOne Auto Group to support more city school children facing food insecurity.
Yeah, that's right. That's why we have Fred Hassell, Executive Director of Weekend Backpacks, and Amanda Kodeck, Chief Giving Officer for MileOne Cares, joining us right now. How are you guys doing today?
We're great.
Good morning. Doing well.
Awesome. All right, Fred, let's start with you. What is Weekend Backpacks? Tell us about it.
Weekend Backpacks is a food insecurity charity, and that can mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people. But for us, it means that we want to help those 1 in 3 kids throughout Baltimore who don't know where their next meal is going to come from. And the way that we do that is by packing bags of non-perishable food that we can send home each week of the school year to make sure that those kids and their families have food to bridge them over that weekend gap, and then they can show up on Monday fueled up and ready to learn.
Oh, great. So then tell us how this partnership came together. How does MileOne factor in here?
So we worked with Weekend Backpacks a couple years ago, very small scale, and we really wanted to think of ways that we could create bigger impact in the community. So MileOne Cares is the philanthropic program of MileOne Auto Group. And so we contacted Fred and we said, how can we make a really big impact around when the kids are going back to school? And so we decided to partner with them to pack 8,000 bags for the month of September.
8,000.
Yeah.
8,000. Wow. So tell us about the actual packing and what we have here in front of us. Are these the kind of items you guys are looking to pack, people could donate?
Sure. So Weekend Backpacks wants to focus on making sure that we're sending kids home with non-perishable food items first and foremost, because we want to make sure that these kids and their families, because each bag is designed to feed a child and 2 parents, are things that they have flexibility with. They can make when they actually need. We also want to make sure that these items are healthy items. So we work with the food bank and their swap system to make sure that we're including the majority of the items in our bag that are things that people should choose often. So those are going to be things like grains such as rice, lean proteins like tuna or chicken, for example. And then we do like to make sure that we include some fun things. So you'll see macaroni and cheese in there. Some of the fruit cups are a little high in sugar, but we know what kids like, and we want to make sure that they're going to reach for something that they want to snack on and eat so that, again, come Monday, they're ready to learn.
Yeah. Right. 8,000 is a pretty lofty goal. But, how do folks then try to get involved, or how can somebody get involved to try to help you reach it?
So one of the best parts of our partnership with MileOne here is that we actually have the opportunity to go in and pack in their facilities.
Okay.
So we are a very volunteer-driven organization. We welcome in a gang of folks, a lot of them who are retirees, some students who will help us pack during the week. But it's great for us to be able to get out of our facility and go somewhere and get hands-on. And, I think, Amanda, yesterday we could see with the employees and the customers. I think you could talk to that.
Yeah, so yesterday we packed 500 bags. So we're packing them at different locations.
Okay.
We can't do 8,000 at one spot.
Yeah.
It would be way too much.
Right.
So we were at Honda Parkville yesterday, the heritage store there, and we packed 500 bags there. We had probably, about 40 or 50 employees. And then Fred and I looked at each other and we said, there's some customers helping out.
Oh,
so they were waiting for their cars to get serviced, and they pitched in.
Wow.
So it's really involving the whole community. It's involving our employees. It's involving our customers. That's really what this is all about. So we are creating a huge impact with the kids, but we're also creating a huge impact with our employees. And so it's really full circle for us.
Yeah, not only are you guys working towards 8,000, you're working towards $80,000 for what?
Yeah, so we donated $80,000, which is Weekend Backpack's largest corporate gift in history. And so we are really honored to do that. It's one thing to be philanthropic, but it's another thing to really make sure the impact is real, it's strategic, it aligns with all of our goals, both the nonprofits and the companies, and that's what this partnership's all about.
Wow. So food insecurity is such a real and ongoing problem. How do you identify the folks who may be in need?
Yeah, so what we do is we work with individuals called community school coordinators. So within each of Baltimore's schools, there's actually an individual that will go ahead and map out what resources are available in that area. And they're going to work towards bringing those resources to bear to help the students at their school. So what we do is we reach out to those individuals and say, what are your needs? Right now, we're partnered with 50 schools across Baltimore. We're also working with 2 non-school partners, Healthcare for the Homeless and Mount Washington Pediatric Hospital. So for us, they give us the information on where these bags need to go. And what I can say is, there are schools that are in need of this support everywhere across Baltimore. I've got 1 minute away from me that gets about 140 bags every week, John Aurora.
Oh, boy. Okay.
So they're all over the place. They're in the communities where MileOne customers live, and they're in the communities where MileOne employees work. And so that's really important to us to get the heritage team out there.
Look, talk about taking care on the go. That's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, how can folks learn more, possibly donate, maybe help pack backpacks?
Sure. The easiest place to go to find out any way to help us in our mission is to head over to weekendbackpacks.org. That's our website. There you can find out how to donate your funds. It takes us about $12 to pack a bag for a weekend. You can also sign up to donate your time.
And then you can check out MileOne's philanthropic program at mileonecares.com.
All right.
Thank
Well,
you
Fred
both.
Hassell with Weekend Backpacks, Amanda Kodeck with MileOne Heritage. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate you.
Yep.
Thank you.